up, everybody? Can you hear us? Let us know if you can hear us. What's going on? Can y'all hear us? Let us know. Yes, sir. All right. What's up, Keith? What's going on? Yeah, we just wanted to get on here and communicate with you guys, talk to you guys, say thank you to everybody sending us records, and posters, and all type of good stuff. So we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And the audio function. Okay. We gotta reconnect with it. Hey, what's up, Andy? Can't hear it? Check, check, check. Can y'all hear us? Let me try something. Hold on. Not this again, not this again. I'm trying to have the fan on. How does it sound now? It's a Taco Bell drive-through.
It's still muffled.
That's better?
Is that better? Way better.
Yeah, we had our fan on. It's hot in here, so we kind of had our. Is that what it was?
Oh, it's perfect now.
Yeah, we had our fan on.
Okay, so
But yeah, we just wanted to connect with some of the subs, some of our subscribers and friends of the channel because we never get a chance to talk to you guys. We want you guys to even be able to come up, hit the link, come on up. Let's talk about some things. You can let us know how long you've been listening to us. What video was it that turned you on to us, and some of the things you guys want to see moving forward. And we also want to thank you to everyone for all the gifts and surprises that we've been getting in the mail and stuff. It's overwhelming, and we just wanted to say thank you guys for that. So
yeah, we appreciate it.
definitely.
He said, "I'm sorry, who said Taco Bell drive?"
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
But yeah, if y'all want to come up, we're gonna put the link in here. If y'all want to come up and chat with us and chat to everybody, everybody can come up.
Yeah. Well, we can talk about some music. You know what I mean? And we might be able to play some snippets or something. We don't want to play full songs on the live because they'll end up taking it down. So we basically wanted to talk because you guys are so knowledgeable about the things you guys tell us and the things you guys teach us about some of this music. We want to hear some of you guys talk about it and some of your experiences with some of the songs and
y'all stories.
Because we love looking at your guys' conversations with each other as well. So we want to give you guys a chance to get to know each other in the chat and come on up and talk to us.
Yeah, I put a link in chat if anyone wants to come up and chat with us.
Is it in there?
I'm gonna put it in there again.
Is some of the people on the East Coast, you guys watching the Knicks game? Who's winning the game?
Yeah, who's winning?
I know I got money on Indiana tonight. And we're actually trying to make another change in as far as our page goes too. We want to start doing. We want to get start interviewing some of these guys that we some of these older guys that we have reacted to. So if you guys have anybody that you know of anybody that you want us to to interview with or whatnot, let us know. Give us something. Hey, what's going on, Brandon?
Hey,
What's going on, you guys?
Commodore.
Gentlemen, how you doing?
Look. So it was actually Law's birthday yesterday, and we went to my mom's house, and my mom, she was like, "Guess who I talked to last night?" And I was like, "Who?" I thought it was gonna be a family member or something. She was like, "I was on the phone with the Commodores last night." So yeah, her sister in a casino in Kansas, and they're performing.
The Commodores, bro?
The Commodores, yeah.
Yeah.
They were drinking and having a good time. So she called my mom. She know my mom loved the Commodores. She called them. And she got to talk
That's
to every
sick.
member of the band. Yeah, she was excited about that.
Oh, cool.
That's dope.
Yeah. That's funny that you said the Commodores. She just told us that story yesterday.
What's up, Brandon? What's up, Keith?
What's going on, you guys?
How you doing? How you doing?
Good, man.
What's up? Who's that? Is it ML?
I was hoping we had a few of us jumping on. I didn't see anybody, so I'm like, oh, I better get this thing freaking ignited, man. Get these people going. Don't be shy, right? Let's go. Come on.
Yeah.
Say what's up.
No, we wanted you guys to come up. That's what we did it for, so you guys can come up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so we can all chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what's going on, y'all?
Yo, so is it okay? So let me get this straight real quick. So it's 4 of us. Does everybody in the chat see us right now, or are we just in a backstage area? So we're up on deck right now. So I can say hey to chat. Everybody can see us right now.
Yeah, they can see you guys. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? All right, cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
buddy.
Right
Hey,
on.
what's going on?
Good to be here, man.
Yeah.
I'll just start off by saying, man, you guys have a kick-ass channel, and I've just enjoyed it throughout the years, man. And you guys have put me onto so much good music and just expanded my whole freaking world, man. I found myself listening to stuff I never thought I would, man. And it's just really been a blessing, man. It's been awesome.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much us every day. We've been put up on so much great music, all the suggestions and everything. So we've been put up on a lot of great music, a lot of great music to play on our record players now, and been introduced to a lot of good things. So we have fun doing it. We enjoy doing it. So we don't plan on stopping anytime soon. We just want to expand a little bit and maybe start interviewing and getting to know some of these people. So we're like kind of reaching out
to these drummers
and guitarists and things like that. So that's our next progression of the page. That's what we want to start doing.
All right. That's good.
You're muted. He's muted. MML. Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing? What's up, Pete?
I'm good, La. How are you, man?
I'm good. What y'all doing tonight?
Well, it's my wedding anniversary, so I'm gonna have to sneak out a little later if I want to maintain that.
Yeah, you better get back to it.
Happy anniversary. You got any plans?
Thank you. Just gonna go out and have a little bite to eat.
Oh, okay.
What city are you in?
Las Vegas.
Okay.
Oh, so you're still West Coast time, so it's still early. Yeah,
it's still early.
Yeah.
Waiting for some of that afternoon traffic to settle down a little bit out here.
Oh yeah.
That Friday crap.
Well, happy anniversary.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
How many years?
Thank you. 6 years, but 15 altogether, but six married.
Yeah. Right on, man.
Thanks. Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Hanging in there.
Hell yeah.
That's
Yeah,
good.
man. Married life's a good one, man. It's a challenge. It's fun though. We've been through so much stuff, ups and downs, man. A lot of them too.
It is, but it keeps you out of trouble.
Yeah, it does.
That's true, man. I was reading some weird statistic the other day, and they were talking about, I guess it's an actual stat that people that have gotten married and get in families, there's like lower crime rate with people for that. I guess it's like an actual statistic. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, cool. I guess that makes sense. Because when I got too much time on my hands, God knows I get into trouble every single time.
Uh-huh.
I do
it. When you're not married, you're in the street. When you're married,
I have fun
you're at
doing
home.
it. That's it.
It's sort of like back in the day, I used to work swing shift, any of that 4 o'clock to like midnight. That's the getting trouble time. So I saved a lot of money during that period because I, just had to go home and there was nothing to do by the time I got off work. So
that's sweet.
All right, I gotta ask, who recommended the Steely Dan and got that on the channel? Because well done to whoever that person was, man. You guys have blown my mind with the Dan lately.
Well, the first you talking about like when we first
The
started
first
doing
one?
Steely
Yeah.
Dan?
Yeah.
It was
Was it the Black Cow?
yeah.
Who
Black
turned you on to that, man? So, was that a subscriber suggested it, or did you guys just kind of like was like, you know what, I've been wanting to check this band out for a while? Like, what
I
got you
think
getting onto the Dan?
I
I
think somebody
remember.
subscribed it because the first people we subscribed that we reacted to was Led Zeppelin and Elvis.
Yeah.
And we started this just because the Elvis movie like turned us out. We were like tripping off everything, so we
Oh yeah.
wanted to do some of the songs. So we started doing the Elvis, and it was like, oh, okay, cool. We had some reaction to it, and we was like, well, let's move on to Led Zeppelin. I know we've heard of Led Zeppelin. Let's go through them. And then,
I don't know
Yeah.
where Steely
and that kind of turned us out. And then when we were doing the Led, someone just said, you guys should do some Steely Dan. And then we did the Black Cow, and that completely turned us out.
Oh, man. Unbelievable.
I think we started off with that's the Asia album, right?
Yeah, we started there.
We started with our first Steely Dan was Asia, man. So just imagine that. That's the first album we heard from them. Like after that, we instantly became fans. And it's crazy because after that we did that, I'm talking to my lady's mom, and because she used to sing with Ike Turner. She used to sing with Tina Turner and Ike Turner. And you ever heard of Steely Dan? She's like, oh yeah, we used to bump Steely Dan back in the days. I talked to my dad. He was like, man, I used to play Steely Dan every day at work. And then I was like, damn it, where have we been? Like, you didn't play it at the house, so,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
we went from there.
That's funny.
Hell yeah, man. It's been a fun ride, man. I mean, dude, just even the Zeppelin stuff. Like, I mean, I think you guys already know, like, I play drums, and then I know Lob plays a little bit of drums, and I know you play a little bit of guitar, right? A little bit, Che? Or
yeah, guitar,
play some
piano,
keys too, right?
Piano, yeah.
Cool. Like, I mean, just one of the things, man. And it's funny because how you picked that up right away, especially with the Pink Floyd stuff. But like, you listen to some of these grooves, how they lock in, and I'm going like, I'm listening to hip hop right now. I know this is like classified as rock, but like, there's so many like of these just really just grippy little grooves that these guys are doing, man. And it's just like, whoa, they create these things going. I'm like, yep, I can kind of see where, but I guess it makes sense, right? Because I mean, they say that the blues is the granddaddy to both rock and hip hop. So like, if you like want to follow to trace the lines all the way back, they both kind of have their roots in the blues. So I guess it kind of makes sense. I guess. But
And that's doing it, and that learning about the music.
Yeah, I'm hearing several voices here. Is that the way this goes?
Oh yeah, go ahead. I didn't see who said that.
Who was that, Pete?
Yeah, this is Pete. I'm hearing like 5 different voices at once here. Is that the way this usually goes, or what?
No, you should hear one at a time because I can only hear one person at a time. What about you guys? Can you guys hear? Are you guys hearing 5 at once?
One at a time. Yeah.
Everybody good?
He's muted. ML is muted. You unmute your mic because I can see you're talking, but I can't hear you.
Okay,
On his
loud.
end. On his end. Yes, unmuted on his end, I think.
Okay. There you go.
You still can't
Yeah.
hear him.
hey, and by the way, I don't know if there's like a queue or anything, but I just wanted to say what's up too. I don't have to sit on the, if there's other guys that want to get in here too, I don't mind rotating in or out or whatever too.
No, you good, man.
Nah,
You good.
Okay.
How many people can get on at a time? Up to?
I don't know. We just our first time doing it. So.
Yeah. That's really? Oh, cool. It's your first time.
I mean,
Nice.
it's the second
Well,
time.
we did it
but
the first. We did the
time-
first time we were playing music, but they stripped all that. Like from the live, it's hard to get past some of the music. So
Yeah.
that's why we just wanted to connect and chop it up about the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Hey Keith, do you play something?
I played guitar for a number of years, man. I had back in college, had a little band, kind of sort of like the Isley Brothers, did some R&B stuff back when, did mostly rock when I was in my own house, just close the door and turn up the amp and blow my eardrums out. That was my thing back then. But I haven't really done a whole lot of it lately. I've got an acoustic around try to do some stuff on lately, but I kind of gave up the electric a little bit. So
Yeah.
once you
are you from Vegas, Keith? Are you from Vegas?
No, I'm originally from Los Angeles.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Everybody in Los Angeles go to Vegas. Yeah.
Wasn't my first idea, but the kids were out here, so the wife wanted to move out closer to the kids. And funny thing is, once we got out here, hardly ever see the kids. So sort of a waste.
Another link in there.
Could have moved somewhere else.
Isn't it amazing how much just music can just bring people together? Isn't it just awesome, man? I love it, man. It's like we all have different stories and walks of life, but we can like connect on this thing that these people created. I think it blows my mind, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
Yeah. Zolt.
Lord Chief, can you hear me, y'all?
Yeah,
I can hear you. What's going on, man?
Yeah, okay. What's up, man? Zolch here.
How you doing?
What's up, Zolch?
Yeah, up here on Lake Erie. Been with you guys since early on, man. Been listening to you for a long time.
What's the video that got you to stay? Do you remember?
Hey, shoot, I just like the reactions and the way you guys do it, man. You guys crack me up. This is good shit. Let me tell you. But yeah, I'm old school, man. I've been to a lot of shows, and I've seen Steely Dan twice. Seen Yes about 8 times.
What year did you see Steely in? Where was it later?
Yeah, later on, because they didn't tour for forever. I never saw them in the early, but yeah, it was definitely later.
Okay.
And I saw them before the other cat died. Not Fagan, but
Beckett.
Walters.
Walter,
Becker. Walter Becker. Yeah.
I don't know if you know, we have like a movie channel too, where we got the music documentaries. We did the Steely Dan, and that was shocking to me to see that they weren't a touring band, that they didn't tour. That was crazy.
Strictly.
Yeah, that was good stuff. Good stuff for sure. Yeah. Y'all never played any Lenny Kravitz on here yet. I haven't seen.
Not yet, but
he's got some tunes.
We might as well do that as a woman and start it off to really open the door for it.
And it's crazy that I know about Lenny Kravitz.
Oh, is that right?
I don't know his music. No, I don't know his music, but I know who he is. Like,
okay, good.
I know
stuff.
It's hit in the 90s and 80s. That's it, Like.
Yeah. Okay. Very good.
And his mom was on the Jeffersons. I know that.
Hello.
His mom was Helen on the
Hey, what's up, Mr. Dirty?
Hey.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Dirty?
How you guys doing today? Glad you guys went live. I love these things. It's a great way to get to know you and everyone else.
That's what we want to start doing it at least once a week or once every couple of weeks, getting to know everybody and everybody getting to know each other. I'm telling you, like, when you guys don't know, when we get to read your guys' comments, when you guys get to going back and forth and talking, it's like reading a book. It's interesting. Like, it's a lot of knowledgeable people in here, man.
Yeah, because a lot of people when we do our reactions, they be like, y'all should do your research before y'all. But we treat this like we're hearing it on the radio for the first time.
No, you're doing just great, man.
That's the fun in it.
But we get our research when we read the comments.
Exactly.
When we read the comments.
Exactly.
That has everything we need in there.
Like the one that blew me away, the comments when we first start doing the Beatles. Yeah. And then the whole you guys explained to us the beef between Paul McCartney and I knew they broke up for beef, but like the songs they were throwing at each other, like I had no clue. I had no clue.
Well, I'll speak for myself. One of the greatest appealings about reactions is like, especially growing up when you're playing music, when you play it, I think you tend to listen to it a little bit differently. You pick up things different. My wife, God love her, man. Like she's a music fan. She's not a musician, but she's got a really good ear, and some of this music she listens to is great. But I'll get on these other things, and I'm like, I'll listen to all kinds of genres and all that stuff. Some of the stuff I like, she doesn't like. Some of the stuff we both love together. Some of the stuff she likes, I'm like, come on. But the thing is, like, you get into some of these little pocket grooves, especially with like, this is just what I think about it with these, like when you go back to the old records, like you guys are doing the album experiences. Like when you did the Pink Floyd one and you did the side 1, you did the side 2. It's like when you're listening to these things, it's like you're picking up these vibes and you're hearing things in the music that like is clicking with you, and you might be like, holy shit, I just experienced something incredible, and like you talk to a neighbor or somebody and they're like, oh yeah, they're pretty good. But it's hard to find people that can pick up on that. And I think what's so cool about the reaction channels is all the people that tend to pick up on that, you pull them all into one place. It's kind of cool. I think it's rad, man.
Well, I know what you're talking about.
I can honestly say one of the albums that, like what you're just talking about, the album that I picked up on quickly and it blew me the hell away was the Pink Floyd.
I was just slapping that.
That album, it was complete. Like when I listened to it, it was just like, that blew me. I was like, I love rock. That's what I was like. I'm a rock and roll fan. That one blew me away.
you guys nailed it too, because of that one that just the way you hear it, like that one you know, Any Color You Like, right? And they go into that thick freaking like funky jam, dude. It's like you can't tell what era that's from. Like it sounds like, remember when the saxophone comes in and how smooth and everything that sounds? It's like, how did they record that, man? It sounds like this sounds like another, like I know it was in the 70s, but it sounds, it's like, I guess that's what you call timeless, I guess.
Right.
But you know, yeah, but then you'll hear like some of the other songs, you're like, okay, I can kind of hear where they're dated a little bit here. Like I can hear that this came out of this era, but some of these things you're like, all right, so I guess that's just the human experience. It's like, doesn't matter when it came out, you're gonna connect if it's good and it's pure and authentic. Like it doesn't matter when the art came out, there's always going to be a timelessness about it, which I think is what's kind of cool about, even when you dig into older music or newer music, it's just trying to find the stuff that connects with you in that way. And for some reason, some of it resonates with a lot of us, you know, for some weird reason. I don't even know why.
And when the stuff is 50, 60 years old, like, because time is flying by. When you say some of those albums are 50 and 60 years old,
that's crazy.
And it still sounds current. I love saying that. It sounds current.
It's
like,
incredible.
Back to Dark Side of the Moon, like I'm like they've started so much stuff that goes on in hip hop, as far as the interludes, as far as the talk, like in between songs, that like.
How come no one talks about Wish You Were Here?
Oh, I love that album.
I love that one. You don't like that one?
Yeah, no, I do. I do.
Bro. You know, the intro, when they got the little wind chimes in there, it's like they make you slow down. It's like whatever you were doing, you're in Pink Floyd space now. You're going to slow down and listen to this. It's like, and you have to. Like, you have no choice. It's like, okay. It's like meditation or something. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, there was something else.
They're crazy to see in concert, too.
What's that?
They're crazy to see in concert, too.
Dude.
I seen them in '78 at Olympia Stadium in Detroit.
Really?
Wow.
I thought the helicopter was landing on top of me.
Man, stop bragging, man. Come on.
Yeah, you're bragging.
Bro. That's amazing, man.
No, I'm fortunate to be from Detroit. I don't know how any other city is, but the music that came out of here and the venues for concerts was fantastic. Go to State Fairgrounds and see the Motown Review.
Well, Che nailed it, right? I mean, it's stadium music. That's what that music. I mean, you're right. It's so big. It's just like, man, how do you capture all of that? It's incredible, man.
When you guys did the reaction to Muscle Shoals, that touched me so much. That you guys watched it and loved it.
I appreciate it.
I can't wait to.
I can't wait to finish it. I don't know if you watched the second piece, but that was good.
That was good.
Yeah, that was
that's one of the best docs I've seen. I'm going to sign off here for the night because it's late in Detroit. Good night, everybody, and hope to do it soon.
All right, have a good one.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
All right, you too. Happy anniversary, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, you guys getting into anything more rap oriented, rap rock, sort of like Rage Against the Machine?
Ooh, that's a good one, man.
I got some Rage coming.
Okay.
Tom Morello on that guitar, bro. Tom Morello's an animal, man.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Rage was during my teenage years.
Yeah, definitely. I've heard the group. I don't know the song.
Yeah,
but
Chris used to slap them.
Like growing up, Lyle used to listen to more rock than I did.
Che, you're gonna love them, dude. It's rap rock infusion. You're gonna love them, dude. They're incredible. Right. And the thing is, they're all political. That's why it's Rage Against the Machine. So they go for the jugular on every song.
Socio-political.
What's the rap rock guys that got really big during the 90s? Limp Bizkit. And did you guys listen to Limp Bizkit? And what's the other group?
Rage Against the Machine is better than that.
No, I just remember how big Limp Bizkit was. I don't know. Did you guys listen to Limp Bizkit?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, I remember Limp Bizkit.
They were good for a couple
songs.
Yeah, they didn't have the longevity and didn't get no respect either.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't have the traction that Rage got, man.
Right.
You know, Rage though that's something else, man. And like if you start digging in, it's crazy too, because Zach De La Rocha, the guy who sings, like he's a learned dude. And I think actually Tom Morello, went to Harvard.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Right.
Who
Yeah,
did?
which
That's
is
the guitar player.
Yeah,
yeah.
Tom.
So they actually kind of know their shit, you know. It's not like they're just.
That
It's
sounds
crazy,
like
man.
the dude from Boston. Didn't he?
Yeah, the
Have
engineer.
yeah, he was
Yeah,
highly educated, wasn't
Uh-huh.
he? Yeah.
yeah.
But that's like watching the documentary for the Steely Dan. Like they were highly
Yeah,
educated dudes.
yeah.
Like the great musicians are smart, man. Like some of them, like those dudes. Some of those dudes are lightweight genius.
It's another language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you got bands like Nirvana where they have no form. I mean, maybe except for Dave Grohl, he might have a little bit of formal training, but like these guys were just playing straight from the heart, and it's like they didn't have the technical ability.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, these people said I saw Pink Floyd 3 times.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Brandon's, you're frozen.
Yeah, and once you tap into Rage, you need to transition over into Audio Slave.
Okay.
Audio Slave is basic Rage Against the Machine with oh god, right at his face, and I can't think of his damn name. But the different vocalist, because they broke up a little bit. But oh my god,
They want the chat. Put the link in. Add the link. Yeah, put the link back in. If you guys want to come in, we're about to drop the link again.
man, you mean I'm the sole survivor?
Yeah. Brandon, he froze for a minute, so he probably got a phone. You know, when you're on the other side, if you get a phone call or something, it kind of freezes you or whatnot.
I'd leave those Boost mobiles.
Oh, Mr. Dirty's back. What happened, Mr. Dirty?
I think he froze up too.
Froze up?
There you is.
I think he froze up.
Yeah. One thing about Mr. Dirty, I'm telling you, the songs that he sends us, it's absolutely something. Things that I would never even thought I'd listen to. He spoon feeds. He gives us a little bit at a time.
Yeah, it's good how he does it.
And it's banging. It's bangers though. It's the bangers though. And it makes you want to go back and listen to another.
Right.
Because some of the stuff he said, I'm like, oh wow, this is going to be an adventure.
Right. It always is though.
But you're like, damn it, he knows good music. Like,
I got some more fun stuff coming for you too. Just oddball, out of left field stuff that like bands like the Misfits or the Cramps that I grew up with, where you're hitting this line between punk and rockabilly, plus metal. You know I love metal, so you're going to end up with a bunch of that in the future.
Yeah, the metal that you send is like, yes, it's. I just would have never thought it, but the songs that you're spoon feeding us with, it's perfect to draw us in. I can tell you that. So you actually know. You've listened to us enough now. You guys, the rest of the stuff, you guys know what kind of the songs that we do like, or the kind of like certain parts or aspects of the music that we do like. So the stuff you send us, you know exactly what you're doing. So it brings us.
I'm
back.
trying.
Yeah.
You know, I realize you guys aren't going to like a lot of the really heavy metal.
Right. And we still want to try and listen to it and react to it too. But you send us the ones that we do like though. So you know what I mean? So
yeah, it's got to have some sort of standard taste to it that almost anybody could grapple onto.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean to say. You said it real quickly though. Do you play any instruments, Mr. Dirty?
So I played the
flute. You would have been in a band, like or something.
I was in a band in school. I played flute for like 5 years. I played bass and sang in like pretty much kegger bands, playing kegger parties and stuff. Then I found, cars and work and women and yeah, I had other priorities.
Life got the way.
And all that comes with the music, though.
Yeah.
All of that.
No, I was around a lot of great music, more so than I played any. Growing up in both Minneapolis and in Seattle, I got hit with, all of that stuff at the same time with metal and grunge and punk and all sorts of neat stuff. So. But
Minneapolis here.
Oh, right on.
Hey guys.
I think I spoke to you about
Hey, I finally found out I figured out the
My
problem.
phone powered off mid sentence here. That was a problem on my end. I forgot forgot my phone was running out of juice. So I lost
And I
it.
know on StreamYard, if you get a phone call or something, sometimes it'll knock you out too. So
It'll block you up.
Pete? You good, Pete?
he said he fixed it.
Yeah, if you, I found out I gotta stop the YouTube video when I jump on here. Otherwise, I get voices from both.
Right, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
When I jumped back on, I heard you saying a little bit about metal, and I just was like, I guess what I was trying to say about the Nirvana thing is like some of the bands, like there's a really technical band out there called Dream Theater. I guess they might teeter on metal a little bit. You know what Dream Theater is?
They're great.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
so
I know who they are.
Technically, they're incredible, but there's other bands like say Nirvana, for example. Like we hear what they're playing. It's not technically that the prowess isn't really that technical. But the feeling that they put into it is like a whole other thing. And then they got structure, of course, and stuff too. But I feel like there's different kinds of ways with music like that, where something's gonna be very technical, but it's not all just about being trained on it. It's kind of some of it is just like where it comes from too. You know what I mean?
Guttural, quite guttural,
Yeah. Hey, I get you on the metal stuff though. I like the metal personally.
Oh, now I think they're freezing.
Hey, Chi, I was going to answer your question about
what
drew me to you guys. I guess I just started getting into reaction videos in general about a few months back. But the thing that I enjoy most about watching your videos is it validates what I've always felt about my music. Now, when I was growing up, I'm 61 years old. When I was growing up, the establishment would always look at rock like, oh, that's just, those are, they had nothing but disdain for rock and roll.
Right.
And I always thought, no way, if they really listened to this, they'd love it. And I see you guys listening to it and loving it makes me feel all more better.
Yeah. It's nice to have somebody
that's the thing, like when you grow up in different areas, like, obviously we're Black. We grew up around a lot of Black kids and we're growing up, and then we're wearing our Run DMC shirts to school and our Adidas, and then you got the rockers, the white guys, they're wearing their Metallica shirts and their Led Zeppelin and all these shirts, and we never even decide, we don't even listen to, we're cool, we play on the playground, but we not listen to each other's music after school, you know what I'm saying? We're like, or like, for instance,
actually we are.
Now we are, but like Black Sabbath, like we were always told they were devil. Devil. That's devil worshiping Ozzy Osbourne. Like,
oh man, my parents, my mom used to say the same thing, man.
Their music is so positive, like it's like so like they blew me away. I was like, these dudes are positive. Like they're speaking against the war. They're talking about uplifting. Like it has nothing. We just didn't know. Like,
so there was this brief moment in metal. And for just a moment, MTV kind of had the right idea. Anthrax and Public Enemy, Bring the Noise.
Yeah,
that had MTV, that had all of us talking at school. It had rap fans,
me, it was
metal fans.
Yeah, I remember that.
For me, it was Run DMC and Aerosmith doing Walk This Way. That was
Run DMC and Aerosmith blew. That was gigantic. That was that cross path. That absolutely did cross paths as well.
You know that Rick Rubin worked with Aerosmith on that track, right? Which is probably experiencing that crossover.
Oh yeah,
Rubin, come back.
Hey,
hey, hi Emily.
Hey.
I am so surprised I'm on this.
Hey, how you doing?
I have been waiting for this day for so long. I am so surprised I'm on this.
You just want us to go live for a minute.
I know we've been getting requested to go live. It's like for those people who come to the live and wanted us to, someone has a TV on, you gotta turn it down.
She's got to be muting your YouTube.
I'm here with my husband, hon.
Hey.
Nice to get some female energy in the room.
Yes. I'm here with my husband, hon.
Are you guys watching it on YouTube?
Love you guys.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey,
how you doing?
When are you guys gonna get to the rest of Abbey Road?
Oh,
we finished Abbey Road.
So most of us.
Oh, okay. We'll look for it.
Yeah. You guys have to turn down your back. You have to turn.
Yeah, we gotta turn this.
Oh, okay. We'll
Turn that one off.
Yeah. Turn the other one off.
Okay. Yeah, we had you on two different things.
Right.
We were trying.
Can you hear us?
Yeah. Okay, great.
I don't hear that.
Oh no, but I want to say I've seen a couple of comments about the music. It's hard to play music on the live because they'll shut our channel. Not the channel, but they'll shut that particular video down. They won't let it. They won't let it go through, so we won't be able to post.
And it won't. I haven't figured out how to make it sound good on y'all's end.
But even if it does, because we felt it sounded good on the last one, we put it. They just
I have to rig it. Yeah, I don't have it rigged up.
No, but you're playing too many songs.
I'm amazed. I'm amazed that you guys have gotten as much music up that you have.
Yeah, me too.
No, when I see the number, it's crazy. It is crazy, but it's fun that we love listening to the music. So we'll sit down and grab some brew and listen to some music. That's what we do. But we did that before we reacted.
We've been doing this since
we
we were kids.
Yeah,
minus the beer though. I mean, we did always have the beer,
right?
But we've been doing this since we were kids.
This is what we do. Yeah. Well, we had a studio. We had a studio for 15 years. Like if we were in the studio, like some nights you ain't got it, you're not creative. Yeah.
Gentlemen, how you doing?
How's it going?
Gee, I just want to tell you that you guys are the best in the biz. I've seen lots of reactions, and because of your musical expertise, you know a hell of a lot more than all of the reactors that are on YouTube right now. I've basically been watching you for probably about the last 6 or 7 months now, and there isn't a reaction that you haven't been spot on with, whether you liked it or didn't like it or noticed a little tweak in a producer. The last Sabbath album that you did, Volume 4, that you noticed the difference. I noticed the difference. Everybody noticed the difference because that was Tony Iommi's first time producing that album.
Yeah.
So I appreciate it.
I appreciate you for saying that. I appreciate you for saying that. I have a question for you now that you say that. Like, and when we listen to certain things, and if we like, because we get to, some of the subs, they want to listen to this song. I love it. And some of the songs we listen to, we don't like it. How do you guys feel a certain way when we actually don't like it? Because I like being really truthful with it.
I like honesty. I like
okay.
There's been some stuff we haven't put out because
there's a lot of reactors that they won't say anything bad about a song. If someone requests it, they won't say anything bad, and you could tell in their facial expressions. They either don't understand what's going on with the musical chord progression or whatever, or the lyrics, and they fake it. And they just, that was an awesome song, just to keep the fans happy and coming and donating and all that other crap.
Yeah, and I don't want to do that.
That's just fake.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's fake.
Well, I mean, it's almost like no matter what you're listening to, you can find something in it that's going to jive with you. You may not be your taste or whatever, but you can always acknowledge something in that piece. Like, and I think that just shows an awareness and a conscientiousness of it, right? Like,
I get that. I get that. That's my angle. That's his.
But then there is also shitty music out there that doesn't have any quality at all either.
Facts.
You can't fake that. I mean,
I'm gonna find something, and I don't look for something. I'm like, I'm listening to this, and I'll never play this again.
I'm gonna find something. I tell you.
And I appreciate it. I want you to be perfect. Like, if I request a song and you don't like it, I don't want you to say, that was okay.
Right now, we're getting killed.
It's all
for
subjective.
We get killed for the. I hate to say this.
Say it.
But the Grateful Dead is just not doing it for me. Like we're listening, and it's just.
You have every reason to say that. It doesn't. You either like it or you don't.
I feel you. I've never been.
And it's all subjective.
Grateful
Dead.
And
it's just it blows my mind how many fans they had and the people that toured with them and went to all this. I'm like, I don't get it.
But you got to remember, there was a lot of drugs going on with that band, and
it's country for people who like LSD.
It's great when you're fucked up. It's great to listen to.
Right.
It's like that at Led Zeppelin concerts. No, if you've watched any of I know you've watched the live ones. If you look at the audience, they're just kind of like catatonic. It's because they're all high on something.
Is that why?
Well, they are, but also you're watching one of the greatest bands of all time performing too. So that's one of the
Yeah.
reasons
Oh, I'm
why
not.
you're
Right. I've never
mesmerized.
seen nothing like that. They
That's
don't
not
have, like,
negative. I'd be the same way.
I mean, yeah, you're comatose when you watch
Yeah.
them and watch the musicianship, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
phenomenal, you know.
Yeah, because
But yeah, I
they
mean,
don't have YouTube to go to. They can go
good
see
drugs
the
will do that to you. I know
person
that.
anytime they want to. You know?
Hey,
So how's
hey,
the
hey.
record collection doing?
Hey, we're back again.
Okay, nice. Glad to see you
Well,
guys.
Hey,
well, the Grateful Dead, though, I mean, like they're kind of their whole thing. I feel like I didn't grow up in that era. You know, I had some friends that we used to jam out a little bit, and they kind of. But I know for a fact that was more of a culture kind of thing. Like there was
It was
the
a cult.
music.
it still is a
Yeah,
culture.
yeah, it was more of a culture. Like
Yeah.
like that's why the Deadheads, they call them like Deadheads would tour and
Yeah.
follow the band.
Yeah.
It's like almost a movement.
And
or
I'm a leadhead. Have you heard of that? I'm a leadhead. From way back. I saw Led Zeppelin so many times I lost count.
Are you
Honestly.
serious?
Wow.
That band is
Yes.
incredible. That band
I
is
live in
incredible.
LA, so I saw they went to the Forum a lot. And then after the Forum, they went to the Long Beach Arena. And they would play like 4 or 5 nights at the Forum and then another 4 or 5 nights at the Long Beach Arena. I went to every single night. And that was
That
every
show in
year
the
they
Forum.
came.
Wow.
That
Yeah.
show in the Forum in '72 was incredible. It's on there.
I was probably there. I never missed a show.
Are you
I'm a
serious?
70s person. Yes.
Wow.
Was always at the Zeppelin concert.
I was at every Pink Floyd
He went
show.
to Pink Floyd. I went to Led Zeppelin.
Oh,
But I did see Pink Floyd too. Yeah, we went. I was a big concert queen of the '70s. That's what they used to call me. By the
Yeah,
way.
Dark Side of the Moon. It's the LA Sports Arena,
Portrait on the wall.
73, 72, when the album came
I
out.
was there.
Man,
It was so good.
Dark Side of the Moon.
too much.
And you're right, Chi, you're right. We were all on acid.
Yeah.
We were all on acid. All of us.
Hey,
And they knew it. Pink Floyd knew we were on acid because you know what? They would mess with us before they even came on the
they
stage.
based their shows on that back in 68 and 69.
Yes, they knew we were all on acid. Yeah,
That's awesome, man.
some of the best times of my life.
That was the only way to see the show in LA without getting busted
Yeah.
by LAPD.
Yeah, because if you smoked, they busted
got you.
So you took a tap of acid, and they never knew you were high.
I tell you what, the one time I tried acid, I didn't think I was ever coming.
I never had a bad trip. I'm so
Well,
happy.
back in the day, it was a lot better.
Yeah, I
Nowadays,
think it was the way it was made back then. It was so much better.
Hope you're not busy for about a month. Wow.
Every time I went to a Pink Floyd concert, I had
So,
to take one.
are you guys going to be getting to the White album soon or at all?
Yeah, we're trying to get to everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to know, when are you going to do The Song Remains the Same, the movie?
After they do, they started it. They started it.
Oh, but I mean, the live, I haven't seen you see them live on stage.
Oh, that's the Led Zeppelin movie.
Oh,
I want to
It's
see
the movie.
the
Song
movie,
Remains the Same.
not the audio. I want to see you see the
Oh,
video.
they'll do that afterwards. I guess that's what you guys
the
said.
audio first, and then we're
Yeah.
Hey, one other thing. I know you guys have watched Blue Oyster Cult. The thing is, you guys have to listen to their first album.
Blue Oyster.
You have to listen from one through the very end. It's not an album that you just go
It's like
back and
Pink
forth.
Floyd
It's
album.
like set up to go that way.
You have to see her.
That way you can appreciate Blue Oyster Cult, because after the third album, they kind of go commercial.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
This is so much
First
fun.
cut, put your seatbelts on.
Let me ask you this though. I know because a lot of our subs say that about when people go commercial or whatnot.
Yeah.
Why don't people like the commercial? Why do people like more of the underground than the commercial? Why because the commercial probably has the bigger hits or whatnot, but why do people like?
Because the commercial stuff tends to sound cookie cutter. It's if you listen to the commercial stuff, listen to everything else that's playing, whether it's pop, country, whatever, it'll all have a relevance to it, and it'll sound the same. It's just you can tell when they just want to make money.
It's bubblegum rock, basically.
Right. Okay.
There you go. Back
It's
in the day,
bubblegum rock,
bubblegum.
and it's radio friendly. That
Okay.
3-minute
Same
song
thing
that
as
can go on there.
Yeah,
No,
and it doesn't harm anybody.
Yeah.
There's no
doesn't offend
secret
anybody.
message in there.
Yeah.
And
that's
you
right.
know, you mentioned earlier that
Oh, go ahead.
you really like the first Blue Oyster Cult album, and that goes right along with what you're saying. It's the early albums by the bands that are really the best sounds.
Yeah.
I mean, not across the board, but it tends to be that way.
Hey, could I jump in here a second? Say something about Pink Floyd.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Zolch back again. You know, I've seen Floyd 2 or 3 times at stadium tours, and they play in 5-channel. You know, the 2 speakers on each side of the stage, 1 straight back in the stadium, and 2 in between those 2. And the sound whips around your head. I mean, people actually turn around. There's sound coming from behind you and all over the place. The sound is just nuts in a stadium tour with Floyd.
Yeah, you listen to them. Well, the thing is about Pink Floyd, as you're waiting for them to come on, we were at the Rose Bowl in '92, and I had told my wife, listen for strange things to go on.
Oh, we heard a
and
lot.
We were in the Rose Bowl, plus we took acid, but everybody knew. You would hear rustling in the bushes, like to your right, and then you would hear somebody kind of mumbling to your left.
Glass breaking, monkeys chirping. I mean, just all
it was
kinds
from
of
different variation levels of the entire Rose Bowl.
And then
because of their sound system.
They brought in a plane that sounded like it was diving at us, and everybody in the crowd ducked.
Yeah, because
it
sounded like a Mickey Mouse airplane coming, but when it got to the edge of the Rose Bowl, it sounded like an F-14 sliding over, and then when it got to the other end of the Rose Bowl, it was that little Mickey Mouse airplane. The entire stadium ducked.
Well,
and then we all stood up, and everybody looked at each other.
We're ready. Come on out. Come on out.
Sounds you never heard before. The sound is just unbelievable. Yep.
Everybody's talking at once. I can hear them. But
that was probably the song On the Run, I'm guessing.
That was the show hadn't even started.
Yes, it hadn't
even come out. They were just messing with the crowd. I remember them doing that. I've been to like about 15 Pink Floyd shows.
Yeah.
And they do that with their sound system. They make different. It sounds like
you're sitting there
rustling in the bushes over in the side.
Yeah,
on the
while you're
far
sitting
side.
there waiting for the show to start. It's not even the concert yet.
It was like quadraphonic sound.
Has anyone seen the Beatles?
Good job, you guys. Zolch out here. Take care.
All right, Zolch.
Take care, man.
All right,
Peace out.
brother.
Peace out.
Have any of y'all seen the Beatles?
Night, everybody.
Oh, not that lucky.
Oh, we're not that old. We're not that old. I would love it, but
all right. What's
we just saw Roger Waters though, not that long ago.
Oh, recently.
Yeah, I think the Beatles stopped.
Yeah, and it was
5, wasn't
it? No, it's after pandemic.
Yeah, the show was for 2020, but it got canceled till 2022, and we just saw them over at what used to be the Staples Center.
Oh yeah.
Now it's that crypto.com. But it was well worth the wait. Oh my God.
It really was a good.
We saw them do the wall at the Coliseum over here in LA.
Yeah, years ago.
Yeah.
Where they split. You were there?
Yeah. And I also
such a
saw
good
the Sports Arena when it first came out the wall.
I saw them there originally.
I don't
Yeah.
remember it that well because I was pretty toast. But
yes, weren't we all? Like I said, guys, we were always a little halfway there.
Hey, and speaking of, like you were talking about the optics before, that's what Pink Floyd does is they do the sounds because everything's they're quadraphonic and they want it everything with earphones. Other bands will play great music before basically before they open up. They'll play actual songs, but Pink Floyd technically and engineering above everybody. They want you to. I mean, actually, it's kind of like if you're really fucked up, it's a fear factor because you're basically hearing these noises and actually being paranoid. And
well, Pink Floyd makes it all right.
And that's when they come out. When they come out, everything is phenomenal with them. And they, I mean,
have you guys ever
outrageous? It's phenomenal.
Have you guys reacted to any Radiohead?
Oh,
No.
dude. Yeah. I just. Yeah. Oh yeah.
We're gonna drop the link.
Dropping
the link
These,
again.
you guys know Radiohead. You guys know.
I've heard of
Radiohead.
I've heard of the name.
I've heard them all. I haven't seen them in concert.
What's up,
haven't seen him in concert
Brandon
yet.
on the bottom?
I
Brandon.
haven't either.
What's up, Brandon?
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Second Brandon.
The second one.
We got two Brandons. Oh, okay. Hey.
Two Brandons on here. What's happening, Brandon?
Hey, what's up, guys? No, just
Nothing
enjoy.
wrong.
You know, I'm the Metaphoria guy. So
from Seattle, right?
But shout out from Seattle. I know you guys are big baseball fans. I'm a big baseball.
Yes, sir.
Guy, so yeah.
I'm a big fan of Seattle too, man. I love that city.
Hey man, come over. It's great. It's it's.
Hey, when I look over my phone, I see the Dodger game.
We have the Dodger game on.
Oh yeah. Shit,
Are they playing Seattle tonight?
No, they're playing
Cincinnati.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Cincinnati.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Hold this a second. Here, go back.
Hey,
Well, with
Robert,
Radiohead, I was going to say.
Stairway to Heaven next.
It should be a good one. I mean, I hope you've enjoyed it so far. I mean, that's all I want.
Yeah. No, but I want to say what Emily and your husband, or I wanted to say that.
Ruben.
Ruben.
Yeah.
Only thing that popped up.
RXM1.
What's up, Ruben? But
where's the big boys at?
Hey, I'm glad to be. Hey, we're so excited to see you guys because man, we watch you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And we say, what are the brothers watching today?
And we watch you multiple times. We just don't watch you that one time. We'll go back and we'll watch you over and over and over. And we just watched a bunch of Zappa earlier.
I like your Jimi Hendrix responses.
That was incredible too. I didn't know nothing about that. That was incredible.
No, so go ahead. What were you going to say?
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, Ruben, when you were talking about when you guys went to the concert, the Pink Floyd concert, that's why when we reacted to it, I was like, they don't know how much they've done for hip hop. Like hip hop copies Pink Floyd, and then I watched the Dr. Dre interview. What Dr. Dre, you heard of him? He's the best producer hip hop.
Okay.
And he,
fucking.
They were like, "Who's your inspiration?" He was like, "Pink Floyd," and I could tell all of his. You could hear it all through the album, like how the interludes and the engineering.
Dr. Dre has sound.
God for Dre.
I've got something I've been wanting to ask you guys. You guys are very familiar with Kanye West, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was watching him one time. Out of the blue, because I don't watch hip hop, but it was some kind of festival, and I was watching it, and he was in a kilt, and he was jamming, and I'm like, okay, but then he came out with a one lyric that said, "21st century schizoid man."
Yeah.
Do you know where that's from?
King Crimson.
Yes.
Have you heard that song?
Did you guys react to that?
Yeah, we did it, but
Did you reacted to that song?
Yeah.
Well, through the wire.
YouTube didn't let it go through. They blocked it. Yeah. You know, some of
They must have, because
You know what?
I've been dying to see you guys, your look on your faces.
Yeah, some of the artists are so cool, and some of the artists are not. They just like
Kid Charlemagne's Steely Dan.
Oh
Yeah.
no, that's what that Steely Dan is. Kid Charlemagne is. That's an amazing record, bro.
I know that's your favorite band.
I know. We listen. We've watched them reactions so many times. We saw Steely Dan at least 3 times.
But
before Ben passed.
Evidently, they didn't tour that much that often.
Y'all should listen.
Yeah, I saw him in '72 opening up for the Guess Who.
Oh, you saw me.
Yeah, in '72 at the Long Beach Auditorium. And then they didn't come back until I think it was 90 or 89, something like that. And some friend of ours gave us the tickets. And we just happened to take acid that time too.
Don't think we're a bunch of assholes, but we were acid.
Yes, we were acid.
Well, look.
Emily and Ruben, did you guys see us react to the documentary about Steely Dan?
Loved it.
Okay.
Oh, we've watched all your videos several times.
Anything you guys put out, we watch.
I think you guys should drop some
Appreciate
acid and
you.
listen to
Thank
people
you.
drop.
Thank you.
No, we're too old
I'm
for
afraid
acid now.
now.
No,
I'm afraid now.
But
that
it's still
acid you can't
Alright.
trust. You have to go and get your mushrooms.
Yeah, back in the 70s, yeah, not
or
anymore.
Victory Lap. You guys should listen to Victory Lap. Drop some acid.
Oh,
No, I'll put some Zappa if I want that.
the closest I'll get to any kind of psychedelics is those chocolates with the mushrooms in them now.
Yeah, they have chocolate with mushrooms.
Yeah,
Well,
that's as close as I'll get.
you know who does a really good album experience now? And you guys are probably familiar, but there's been all that stuff going on. And by the way, somebody mentioned about doing hip hop reactions. I just discovered that you guys have that channel, and I've been like sleeping on it for 2 weeks. But anyways, but that album by the Kendrick Lamar album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, like that to me is like a cohesive. It's almost like Pink Floyd, like the way they put together, and then they got the sounds coming from the front and the back. Like if you guys, I don't know if I know that maybe.
Brandon,
Yeah.
we just argued about that.
We just argued about that album yesterday.
Were you?
Huh.
We just argued about that.
Yeah, I mean, if there's ever been a bridge between some of these experiences with some of these full album experiences and stuff that's coming out kind of more modern, I feel like that album does a really good job of bridging that gap.
That's a
It
great
really
album.
does.
Mm.
Go back and check it out.
Well, isn't it
Really
Demille
good.
Love? Is that the one with It's Gonna Be All Right?
No, that's the one. That's Dan.
Yeah, no, but yeah, you'll find it. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. You'll find it. It's like his second to latest album, I think, or it might be his latest.
Got like loyalty on it.
I have a question.
No,
for
no,
you.
that's an old one, but yeah.
Yeah, someone else. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yo, Lon Chi.
Launch
Zolt's
sheet.
jumping back in.
Okay, go ahead.
One thing
Go ahead.
real quick.
Yeah.
I want to put you on to something if you don't already know it. I know you guys are hip hop guys. I'm old school. I like all kind of music, but there's a band called Falling in Reverse. Don't know if you ever heard of them. But Tech Nine is on this thing. You know who Tech Nine is, right?
Techineena.
I do know. You know Tech Nine.
Yeah.
You guys listen to Tech Nine?
The song is called Ronald by Falling in Reverse. The graphics is crazy. Tech Nine does an awesome performance. It's heavy metal mixed with rap, and it's you guys would love it.
Yeah, Tech Nine is
Wow.
Just to put you on it. Yeah. Falling in Reverse. It's called Ronald, the song.
Okay.
Hey,
All
right,
right,
listen.
check it out.
All right, guys, tell me if
All right,
I'm
good
wrong.
luck, y'all. I'm Zolt's out again. Just wanted to tell you that. Take care.
Good night, man.
Love the show.
Have a good one, man.
Thank you, brother.
You guys too.
All right,
See,
you guys got it. Tell me if I'm wrong, but is
What about the
Tool kinda
Loonies?
carrying the torch from Pink Floyd a little bit?
Say that
Do you guys,
again.
do you guys tell me if I'm wrong, but do you think Tool kind of carries the torch from Pink Floyd a little bit? Can you see?
Oh,
that
you know, the
connection there?
first review I ever heard of Tool in a newspaper when they first came out was get Jethro Tull and mix them with Black Sabbath on acid, and you'll get Tool.
Jethro Tull
I don't
too,
know about
and
that.
Jethro Tull.
You guys,
Yeah, I've seen Tool twice.
I think
I
Tool
haven't-
has a
I
lot
haven't-
more to do with.
I haven't-
Hey, you guys got to do some
Industrial.
Jethro
They're
Tull
good.
benefit.
No, I think Tool has a lot more to do with like early '80s grunge, where it's
Yes.
very bouncy, very aggressive rhythms.
But they're kind of
The
crossing
80s,
over
that's
into
true.
another dimension.
If you listen to Undertow, their second
Yeah,
album,
love it, love
very-
it.
very grungy, and I would say I would put them with certainly the Pink Floyd aspect as they went along, but I would
Parts, yeah.
Big Black I think is a big influence on Tool. A lot of people might not know
Gary's
them
phenomenal.
from the Chicago
No,
punk, Steve Albini, shout out, rest in peace.
Yep.
Also Skin Yard. These are like early '80s punk, heavy, grunge, just messy, ugly guitar sounds.
Those were in the back row of the albums, right?
If you want to listen to
Let
them.
me say something about Tool real quick. Tool, their fans are nuts. They're like the Beyonce, like they're like crazy.
Tool is great.
They go really deep, you guys. They go really, really deep.
I said one thing negative, and they destroyed us, guys.
That's right. That's right.
I was like, turn the comments off. I don't want to see them. Their fans are brutal.
Yeah.
Hey, you just start out with some Undertow cuts, and you'll be fine.
Pay no attention to the Tool Army, man. There's
Yeah, listen to Undertow. Listen to the Undertow album.
Yeah, that Undertow album is so hard.
We've since heard
so heavy.
songs from Tool that we liked, but I remember when it was like one of the first couple we reacted to, and they were like, man, they destroyed
They
us.
dig deep. They dig really deep.
Yes.
They destroyed us.
You have to be ready.
Someone told us though. They said like someone just said, "Beware the Tool Army." Someone came in and was like, "Their fan base is crazy. Like, don't pay attention."
Yes.
Oh, another thing, guys, is, I haven't heard enough Beach Boys on the channel, and I know that the Beach Boys have that.
Yeah.
I'm talking later Pet Sounds, Brian Wilson losing his fucking mind.
Brian Wilson.
Till I Die. You know, Oh
So
Caroline,
good.
all that shit is fucking crazy.
So good.
Crazy.
Yeah, the Beatles were really into the Beach Boys.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, post
Hey,
Pet
you guys should one you should react to. Tool does a cover of No Quarter. It's just incredible.
Oh yeah, they do. It is pretty good.
They do.
Yeah.
Yes,
Very good.
That's a banger right
They do a great job.
Hey,
with
but
it.
you know what, you guys need to go listen to some Jethro Tull, the This Was album, Stand Up, and Benefit.
Those are also good.
Those 3 albums in that order, and you guys will.
Just start from the very first.
Yeah, This Was Jethro, the first album. This Was.
He's about to write it down. Say it in order again. Say it in order.
Well, my butt.
The first album is called This Was.
We got the video.
The second album is called Stand Up, and the third album is Benefit. It leads all into Aqualung, but you don't have to say nothing about Aqualung. It's so great.
Yeah.
But if you listen to those 3 albums in that order, that will blow your mind because you'll hear a lot of classical, blues.
Well,
you'll hear a lot of everything.
Dude, they take you on journeys, man. That's like
because they ended up involving into Renaissance fair type of stuff.
Now we're touching on the progressive rock genre. You know,
that is progressive rock. Yes.
Yeah, that's the brother that plays the violin.
Did you say Benefit?
A flute.
The flute.
The flute.
Yeah, the flute.
The flute.
If you want to listen to violin, listen to It's a Beautiful Day.
Oh yeah, that's another one you haven't done,
you
guys. You haven't done It's a Beautiful Day.
That's the name of the group.
That's the name of the group.
There's so much music out there. There's so much.
Yeah.
We're just glad you guys are out there so you can hear us.
Yes, we're so happy you brought back our 70s music. You don't know. I'm so happy. You need to do Talking Heads. That's another one. Talking Heads. You've never done any Talking Heads.
And I want to say
There's
this
a lot
too.
of stuff you haven't done.
The comments we're talking, so we're engaging. But we're gonna look at all these. We're gonna look at all the comments and go through because I'm seeing Depeche Mode. I'm seeing they're giving us a lot of stuff right here.
I'm sweating reading these comments.
What have you guys been doing?
It's a lot of comments.
What have you guys been
we're gonna go through them all. We always do. So
say again.
Yeah, and I could tell.
Like the bros. What have the bros been listening to?
Recently, I've been listening to Kendrick Lamar a lot lately.
The rap.
So good.
Yeah.
You've been going back and forth with the diss rap?
Yes, exactly. That's why we've been listening to it.
Who won?
I'm not even into rap and I'm listening to it.
Yeah, exactly. It's been big. It's been
Kendrick
big.
won, right? Kendrick won.
West Coast. We got.
But I can say this. So I got he bought for my birthday. He bought me the Asia album from Steely Dan.
Oh
so,
shit!
My wifey, when she's cooking, like I moved the record player into the kitchen area. She bumps that album every other night. Every other night. So I always hear Steely Dan. Always.
Oh yeah, how could you not?
Great album.
Oh, that's on our playlist. You know what's funny? I'll be putting on Pandora, and I have certain bands I listen to, and it'll play this and that. But hey, every time it plays up something that you guys listen to, I'm just picturing you guys.
I know, me too. I picture you guys now.
Yeah, I know they like that.
That's why I put the Yacht Rock is on. It's on preset right now. The Yacht Rock on satellite radio.
Hey, you know what's funny?
See, I told you it's Yacht Rock now.
Well, I'll say this. Like a lot of time, I'll be listening to stuff I've never heard with y'all. You know, because it's like I've never heard it. It's on your channel. And so you guys have put me onto it in a way, right? I wouldn't have known about it. And it's just more fun to listen with like other people, you know, than just by yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's just like you're hanging out with your friends.
No,
Yeah.
what's funny is I watched reaction channels. He never did. He didn't even know what it was
I
before we
had
started.
no clue
I was like,
what
man, we
this
should start
was.
reacting to because I watched them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't. So, and I was like, we should do it because it's fun. And the same way you guys feel about it, I felt about the songs that I liked and we wanted to react to.
Yeah.
Let's face it. I mean, the best thing we could possibly do that anybody can ever experience is actually going to a concert, because it's like you're bringing all these people together, right?
Best thing ever.
Hey,
That's
it's too
the best.
expensive.
Yeah.
We were trying to go see Pearl Jam over at the Kia, and they want like $250, $300.
No, it's crazy.
Man, I'm used to paying $7.
Yeah, we used to pay $7 to see all these people.
That's kind
Oh
of
my
why
God.
Over $100.
The concert tickets now. We just
That's
rolled by the
fucked
sign. Janet Jackson's coming out here, and we were like, "Damn it, let's go see Janet Jackson." So we looked it up. $300 a ticket. I was like, "Nah, I'm not doing that."
Well, now our cheap tickets, if we can find them at $78, $75,
We'll do
we'll
it.
go.
We'll go.
If not, if it's 107, plus we've already seen them. So
I've seen them so many times back when they were young.
That is
You know?
so un-Seattle.
Yeah. I mean,
Van Halen,
That
Van
300
Halen,
I'm sorry.
1980.
is way up
It's
nosebleeds.
And it's
Yeah.
$300 to sit in the nosebleeds. It's not even a good ticket. Like,
We did for
almost-
Roger Waters.
hey, I sat at the Forum front row to see Alice Cooper $1 Billion Babies tour for $350.
That was back way.
That's what you call a bargain.
Listen, it's almost not fair. Like, these bands come out with these albums, and then they figure out the channels to get them to you, and then they invade your living room, and then all of a sudden your mind is literally blown to smithereens. But what they're doing is they're taking a movement and they're bringing it into your living room. And like, you know, when you go to a concert, you get around the people that like get that movement, and you get a little bit of that, like, like you get a little of that
There's a
traction,
whole
but-
different experience.
It's
for
awesome,
sure.
man.
Well, that's where they make their money now, is on touring. But it's just like tickets for a Dodger game. Last year we can go sit in the outfield for like $80. Otani's here, and now it's a $190. So we're not going.
No, we're not going. I really watch it on TV. You get replays.
Yeah, but it's just outrageous, the prices. It's like, wow.
All right.
They priced a lot of people out. They did.
You know what's crazy? So have you guys ever heard? All right, so this is kind of might be a little off topic, but do you guys listen to music from Australia? Have you heard of a band called Pond? Have you heard of them?
No.
No, not familiar. All right. Okay. Do you know who Tame Impala is?
No.
Yeah, heard of them.
All right, you've heard of them, right? So they
Yeah.
tour with
I've heard
them.
some of their
but
music, yeah.
All right, but I just found out. I live here in San Diego County, so I'm down south here in California. But I just found out that they're playing tonight. It just popped up like 3 hours ago, and I'm like, should I go crash the fucking concert right now?
Do it.
You know what I
Do
mean?
it.
We used to
Maybe, I don't
scalp
know.
tickets.
Hey, if you can do it.
We used to scalp tickets all the time. Last minute he'd go, oh, let's go get some tickets, and they're playing over here at the Forum. We'd go get tickets and go in.
If you want to
last
get in,
minute.
you'll get in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to scalp tickets all the time.
Gee,
Should do it.
Hey guys.
What's up with it, man?
How you doing?
Hey, I got on late. I just found out you guys were going on. I wish I would have caught you earlier, but I'm here in Pennsylvania, and I love you guys, man. I've been rocking with you guys.
Woo.
I've been rocking with you
Where's
guys.
everyone from, by the way? Where's everyone
I'm
else
sorry?
from? Where's everyone
We're
else
from
from?
Pennsylvania.
Where are you from?
Minneapolis.
Southern California.
Us too. We're in LA.
Oh, you guys are west.
Yeah, we're West
The
Coast.
West is the best.
Yeah, it's late
Jim
over here.
Morrison.
Yeah, I appreciate all your comments, man.
Yeah, but I've been rocking with you guys since the Billy Joel videos, man. That's when I first got on, and I loved your reactions. I really love that you guys keep it 100. You know, you don't fake it. Yeah, a lot of these other reactors, they're they're not authentic. I don't feel. There's a few. Yeah, I like Lost in Vegas. Those guys are great, and you guys are great. You
Don't
guys are
say
great
anybody
too.
else's name.
Yeah. And, oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. No, you guys are the
You know what I'm
best.
talking about?
No, you guys are the best. To be honest, I watch you guys more than anyone. So
I appreciate that, bro.
Hey,
We
we
really
got,
do.
we got someone else from
and
Philly?
I was one of the guys that was pushing. I'm a Rush fanatic, so I was the one pushing them on. And yeah, I've seen them like 35 times, you know. And I'm a drummer. I've been drumming for about 40 years, and it's because of Neil Peart. So
Yeah.
He's a badass.
Have you guys done Working Man Blues?
Oh,
no.
Damn.
Launchy.
There we go.
Do
Can
it. Do
can
Working
give you a
Man
couple
Blues.
requests? Can I give you a couple requests real quick? I'm from PA too, man. Allman Brothers and Bob Seger. The Allman Brothers. I don't know if you guys do the Allman Brothers. The best band I've ever. I'm 33. They're the greatest band I've ever heard. The Allman Brothers. I don't know if you guys
Yes.
like them or not.
Saw them about 5 times.
Saw them about 5 times.
Yeah, and Bob Seger. Look up Bob Seger, bro. Anything by Bob Seger is a hit, an instant hit. Bob Seger's voice is unbelievable.
Hey,
Rock and
Oh, you
roll
play
never
I gotta
forgets.
check you guys out, man.
Everybody's
I
talking
gotta check you guys out.
We got
We got a playlist with Seeger and
Oh, nice, bro. I didn't know that. I gotta check.
the Allman
I gotta
Brothers.
check
We
that out.
got a whole bunch of Allman Brothers. And matter of fact, we did an Allman Brothers song that no one had really even heard.
This one, Soul Sign?
Yeah, is that the one?
I'm not
where
sure they're fucking with.
No, we've heard of Social.
Not Soul Sign.
Shine.
But yeah, check it out. We got Bob.
I'm not sure anybody's fucking with Brian. I don't think anybody. I think Brian Wilson might be the. I mean, Brian Wilson's song, fucking Paul McCartney said was the best song ever written.
Yeah, I mean Brian Wilson's
Yeah.
goats. He's goat status,
Nah,
man. You
he's
listen to
fucking
him,
goated.
nobody sounds like he doesn't sound like anybody, man. You hear him and you're like,
What song was that?
Yeah.
God only knows what I'd be with.
dude,
You know.
it's like
What's the name of that song?
he's got
God only knows.
That's the
He's
name
got
of
a-
it. God only knows.
he's got a
Yeah, I saw him at Anaheim Stadium, 77. Yes. They brought Brian out.
Emily and Ruben, they've been doing it for years.
We've been doing it since the 70s. I mean, we've been going to concerts since the early 70s.
Alice Cooper was my first concert.
You guys were
School's out.
And Grand
was
Funk
my
was
first
my
concert.
first.
Yes.
The helicopter
And
dropped paper panties
Yeah.
all over the Hollywood Bowl that night.
Kiss was my first concert. And I noticed you guys haven't done much Kiss.
Oh, no.
No.
Listen, don't talk to me about Kiss. I'm a lead head. Oh,
What's wrong with No, the old Kiss is great. When they first came out, they were great.
No, we don't jive with Kiss if you're a lead head. No, no, sorry.
Well, Kiss was the gateway. Kiss was the gateway to a lot of
there
us.
were a bunch
for
of
the other stuff.
clowns with makeup that didn't have anything to say.
No,
Sorry.
but they put on a great show. If you ever saw them
I'm a
live, they
lead
were
head.
great.
I'm a lead head. You can't
Yeah, I'm a
compare
lead
their
head
music to
too,
Led
but
Zeppelin.
Kiss was the gateway.
I hate to say, lady, Paul's voice is just as good as Jimmy Page's.
In all seriousness,
Robert
I'm just
Plant.
kidding, but no.
Robert Plant, like Paul is just as good as Robert Plant.
hey, hold up. The boys, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. I want to hear what Jay's saying. Jay, what
I
are you
have
saying?
about 20 girlfriends that would say something different.
That's all right. It's your opinion.
I saw Zeppelin so many times I can't even.
Wait, hold
Guys,
up.
we want
Hey guys, I'm back. I had to go take a shot after that.
Wait, Lon, she wants to talk. Hold on. Go ahead.
She wants to talk.
Why is there a beef between Led Zeppelin and Kiss?
Kiss
I'm sorry?
sucks.
I'm asking, why is there a beef between Led Zeppelin and Kiss fans? Because she said, if you like
Listen
Kiss,
to the music.
Well, that
Kiss is not a band.
That is
Listen
whole
to the
can of
music.
worms.
I
Just
like
listen.
both.
Listen to.
Okay, the
Listen
Led
to the
Zeppelin
music.
people are kind of
There's no
musical
accounting for
elitists,
taste.
Hey,
and
Do-
Kiss
Dr.
was
Dr. Love
writing
kind of
really
goes
great
hard though.
songs, and for whatever
Everybody's
reason,
talking at
Okay,
once.
hold on, one at a time.
I know I can hear
One
you.
mic, one mic.
Yeah, please.
Go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead. What are you saying?
Oh, I'm just saying. Okay, so the deal is, some of the more musician-y type people really liked like Led Zeppelin because they were like the more popular version of like Rush and stuff. And so then they would kind of shit on Kiss because early on they felt like wrote
Let
like
me
kind of easy riffs and stuff like that. Is musical.
let me ask you something.
But
Does
the actual,
musicianing?
Wait, let me finish.
but if you want to know the truth is they both wrote great meant to be songs, and Kiss is just as musical as Led Zeppelin.
Oh
Does
no.
musically mean you can play your guitar?
Oh man, the
You
gloves
don't
are
think
coming
Kiss can
off.
play their guitars?
Oh.
And Jimmy Page was sloppy.
Hey, lie and
Coming off,
cheat.
man.
Okay, all right. Let's stop that. We're in
Jimmy
LA.
Page was a
You're
little
the wherever
sloppy.
it
What's
is.
the score
I
in the
love him. He's
Dodgers
my favorite
game?
guitar player.
We just didn't care for Kiss.
Last thing.
They had like 2 hits and that was it. And
Last thing.
Zeppelin, you know how much Zeppelin music you know how much Zeppelin music there is out there compared to Kiss. Even all their hits still don't
I
compare
love
to
all Kiss's music.
Zeppelin.
Kiss made a
one
disco
album.
album.
Real quick,
They
I'm gonna get
just
out of
said
here.
a disco album. That says
Hey,
it all.
last thing.
You said
Kiss are big fans of Led Zeppelin, and actually Led Zeppelin are big fans of Kiss.
Joe, you got something to say?
I don't know
Yo,
why.
whatever.
Jimmy
Let's
Page
move
went to their
on.
concert.
Let
I'm
me
gonna
take
get
a
out of
sip
here
of
'cause
my.
I gotta go.
One at a time, guys. One at a time.
One mic.
One at a time. One at a time.
I know, too many times.
Yeah, real quick, man. I got to check your channel out because I heard you guys play a lot of Allman Brothers and Bob Seger. I'm gonna watch them reactions right now, actually. But I'm gonna give you one more song. And I'm gonna leave. James Taylor, Steamroller. It's a great blues song. Check that out.
Yes.
James Taylor, Steamroller.
Yes.
It's great. It's a classic. It's a classic. James Taylor.
Oh, give you props on
Yeah,
that.
have a good night. Have a good night, everybody.
Yes,
Good
sir.
night.
Have a good one.
Later, bro.
Can I just say something about Kiss? Go back about Kiss. A lot of us, when we grew up in the, when I was young, they were my first introduction to rock. You know, I was a kid. Everyone loved Kiss in the 70s. So they were kind of like a gateway to Led Zeppelin and the Stones. So that was my first introduction. So they have a special
You got that
place.
wrong.
Sorry about that.
No.
Zeppelin
How old are you?
You guys, Kiss
Zeppelin
is a great band.
I'm
Y'all are in
55.
denial.
I'm
Y'all are
55.
in denial.
I started, my
you're
first
55?
concert was in
I'm
77.
67.
Okay, we understand.
I
Okay, with
graduated
Bros,
back in the
bros,
70s.
We understand that.
You have no
Whatever
idea.
Emily and
We
Ruben,
understand now. You're
Emily and Ruben,
55?
so
He's
I will
almost
say
10
this.
years
you
younger
could,
than us.
Just like
Oh,
whatever you like.
okay.
You know,
but I'm just saying they were
Anyway,
gateway.
we can
It's my
off
first
that subject. I
concert.
want to talk to Law and Chi.
Yeah, talk to Lion
I
Chi.
want to talk to Law and Chi. I've been waiting to hear you guys and your opinion on what you like and
No.
what do you play now that you've listened to a lot of this music? What's on your playlist now? For real though.
Well, Steely Dan. For me, it's Steely Dan.
Oh yeah,
I
us
always
too.
love the Beatles. I think the Beatles are the best. I honestly do. I haven't heard all their albums, but I think they're great. Steely Dan, Led Zeppelin, right up there at the top. Pink Floyd, and people are sending us these albums too. So we got vinyl. I bought a new record player.
Nice.
Oh, lucky.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Pink Floyd.
Supertramp. I know you guys love Supertramp.
You know Supertramp.
Yes.
Who else did we get put up on that Van Halen.
and I love
We got a Van Halen
Signed T-shirt. Someone sent us a Van Halen sign.
Oh, that's awesome. Love Van Halen.
Oh man.
Sabbath. You guys love
Hey,
Sabbath?
Kiss
I love
discovered Van
Sabbath.
Halen.
I love Sabbath.
Kiss discovered Van Halen.
But can I say something about Kiss though?
Oh my
They
god.
just
They
discovered
signed it.
I just want to say something about Kiss real quick. The couple of songs that we reacted to for Kiss, I absolutely
Couple.
Yeah, and there's a lot more, bro. There's a lot.
Dr.
Yeah, and you
Love,
did
bro.
deep cuts. You didn't do
Dr.
any of the
Love.
popular songs.
Yeah,
Dr.
well, dude,
Love,
it's
man.
just like Young and
Bottom line,
Wasted.
you mean?
Dude, not for the innocent. Not for the
They call
innocent,
me
man.
Dr. Love.
Not for the innocent.
Oh, I'm
That's
getting
so
nauseated. Oh,
That's so
oh my God. Oh, I feel like I'm on a boat.
I'll meet
not
you
for
preacher
the
in the ladies'
innocent.
room.
Bro, it's like Alice in Chains.
David J, what's up, man?
I got a sighting. No. Oh my goodness.
David, can you hear me?
Somebody in the chat said Kiss did not discover Van Halen.
Yeah, they did.
Well, They signed him.
Yeah, they did.
What's his name?
they
Gene Simmons signed him.
Gene Simmons signed
Yeah,
him.
they
Yeah, he
signed
signed
him.
him.
They signed him.
Yeah, Gene Simmons signed him
I
to
don't
his
think they
label. Yes.
discovered him.
They gave
Gene Simmons.
they gave Rush a big chance. They put Rush out on the road. AC/DC, Bob Seger. They
In
were
America, they did.
yeah.
Well,
America,
bottom
they
line
did,
is,
but not in
guys.
Canada.
Can I just say
like
All
them when
those
you
other
don't.
bands, yeah, they're great.
But
KL1
they've been
and
around
Chi.
for 50 fucking years. And
Lon
they're selling
Chi,
out.
hey.
Lon Chi, got a question.
They're a decent.
Have you
they're
guys
a
listened to
band.
much Humble Pie?
We did a couple of theirs, but since
Like Black Coffee,
yeah, we did.
30 Days in a Hole.
We did Black.
Yeah.
We did Black.
All right, I'll have to look.
Oh, you
on
did
the-
Black Coffee?
We'll have to look on the list. I've signed
Haven't
on with
seen
you
that.
guys over a year ago. I mean, you guys had like 4.0.
You had 4 followers.
Like really.
I've been with you guys for over a year now. And then
More than that.
And then I got him to start listening. And then I got my sister to start listening.
Appreciate you,
But
man.
yeah, we've been with you guys for a long time. Every day we get up to go, what are the brothers listening to today? we really enjoy your man. You really make. We're retired now, so we have nothing going on, but you guys.
Oh my god! All right.
Yeah.
Hey,
we look forward to
you guys have been the highlight of our lives for a while now, since pandemic, honestly. Yeah, we've been retired since
No, that's
then.
very
So.
humbling. That's very humbling. Like we just have fun doing it. Like we love doing it.
And this is why I wanted to go on to tell you.
That's a lot of pressure.
Well, Cyrus just put in there. He's talking about "Child in Time" by Deep Purple, and I always remember that song. I always remember that song because in the movie Twister, Philip Seymour Hoffman played that role. Remember that scene when they were chasing the tornado and he puts that on? Yeah. And that guy's such a
they did.
I know. I saw him in concert though.
He's a badass. He's a badass actor. He's passed away now. But Philip Seymour Hoffman, he did that other movie, Pirate Radio. Remember? Did you ever see that movie, Pirate Radio?
I believe he also did Moneyball.
Philip Seymour Hoffman? No,
Yeah,
that was. I think that was.
Wasn't he the one that played the manager?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe he was, huh? That was probably. I think that might be around like right before he passed away, huh?
Yes. Yeah, I think that was his last movie.
What do you guys think about?
I'm not sure, but
what do you guys think about Santana? I'll fall in love with Santana.
I was going to ask you about him. You listened to their first album?
My first concert I ever saw.
I don't know if
I saw him too, but not my first one.
Which one is the first?
I saw Santana.
The first album, it looks like a lion's head, but it's actually different bodies and faces.
Did you guys listen to with the naked lady with the?
Yeah, that's Abraxas.
Abraxas.
Yeah,
That's a great album.
Yeah.
That's a great album.
That's
The next album's even better.
I actually found.
I can't wait to listen to more.
Santana album. It's a silhouette of him. It's like yellow and red. Does anyone know what that is?
Yeah, that one is Z-Bop or something like that. I can't remember the name of that.
That was later.
That one's good, but he's really progressive in that.
Oh, okay, I haven't listened to it.
And then his Supernatural was another one, his later one, where he had all the different artists come in and perform with them. That was a pretty good album.
Oh, that was the one where he has Rob Thomas on there.
Rob Thomas.
Isn't that in the 90s?
Yeah, it's in the 90s. Yeah, late 90s.
No, I love the
He got like 7 or 8 Grammys.
Yeah, exactly.
Great.
Smooth is the highest ever grossing single of all time.
Yes. Yes.
That was a banger. That was a nice album right there.
Speaking of Santana, some of the early Journey has a lot of the Santana.
Oh yeah, Neil.
Yeah.
Well, that was
Greg
Santana's old
Rowley.
band.
Yeah.
That was Santana's old band though, Journey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And that's
Until
my
they
favorite
got,
version of Journey.
Steve
I love the old
Yeah.
Journey with Greg Rowley.
The first, the
I love
first
that.
2 albums were all
My
musicals.
favorite is with Greg Rowley.
Yeah, it might have 2 songs.
Okay.
Early Genesis.
Yes.
Which album
Cheap
are y'all
album
talking
cover,
about?
great album.
Which
Journey.
y'all talking about?
You haven't
The very
done.
first one.
They haven't done any Journey.
It's really,
Lon T haven't done any.
yeah, he's asking which one. The first Journey album, it's real cheap. They're in spacesuits. It's supposed to look like they're in space, but it looks like they're standing on a sidewalk from above. It's really cheap. But the album is great. It's very progressive.
What is it?
Okay.
What's the name of it?
It's just Journey, the first album, Journey.
Oh, okay, self-titled.
They're like in spacesuits. It's a really cheap looking album cover, but the album is very progressive.
Yeah.
But then when they get Steve Perry, they blew up.
Yeah.
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 Voice.
Yeah.
You learned that his name is
Well,
Voice.
you guys
We've done
probably don't know who French Montana is, but he just dropped a new collaboration album called Mac and Cheese 5, and they actually sample a Journey song from one of the tracks. It's kind of cool.
It's amazing how many people
we
sample
absolutely know who French Montana is.
You guys don't know who he is?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the track. I think it's like track 5 or something, but he samples a actual Journey song. You'll know it immediately when you hear it. But they do it well, though. They do it well. I think they do a good job with it.
Journey, they had a video game after them. They were big.
Lion Cheer, you learning a lot?
Yes. Yeah. You just taught us something. Journey was Santana's band.
Yeah.
No one said that before.
Yeah, we never knew
Really?
that was a band. Well, they might have said it.
There's so many bands I want to put out
Well,
there.
early Santana. I mean, basically, because I've seen it in your comments that a lot of them said that Greg Raleigh and Neil Sean were in there.
Okay.
For their
Before Journey.
Their first albums, they were before Journey. But Santana and Carlos he just had some really, really great musicians in his band in its early years, and even right now. I mean,
You know what's hard?
Oh yeah.
Michael Shreve. The guy was an
He's a
incredible
phenomenal drummer. God.
Yes.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's hard remembering everybody's names when you don't know their faces, and we're so many people at once. So it's so hard.
Exactly.
The bands for sure, but the names, unless they I know everybody in Led Zeppelin. Everybody.
Y'all wouldn't believe how many times
same thing with the
we
Beatles.
had to stop the video and he's saying, "Oh,
they're goated.
JPJ this and JPJ that," but he's really talking about Jimmy Plant.
Yeah, we catch it.
I'm messing up now.
Catch it.
But it's all good.
I'm thrilled that you guys are giving it the chance. I'm thrilled at how you guys are learning. I'm so thrilled when I hear you're learning about this stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so great. I'm telling everybody about this, honestly.
Sorry to stir the pot. Sorry to stir the pot a little bit, but just so you guys know, in the middle there, Maynard James Keenan from Tool is a huge Kiss fan. That's all I'm gonna say. Of
course he is. I mean,
oh God,
all of them are.
Whatever.
I'll just say you're lucky Alice Cooper from Detroit.
They like each other. I mean, basically, they admire each other. I mean, it's just it's phenomenal.
Okay, we believe you.
You're never gonna convince me. You're never gonna convince me. I'm a leadhead to the day I die.
What have I done?
I love Led.
It's all good.
La Chi album review, Physical Graffiti.
Yes.
One of their best double albums around.
It's a perfect album. Perfect album.
Some of Bonds' best work is on that album.
Yes.
Bonzo is a beast on that album.
You guys have done songs off of it. You've already done songs off it, but I mean,
they did the whole album.
They did the whole album.
Oh, you did it already?
Yeah, they did the whole album.
Oh, shit.
Go back and
all
check
of
it out,
Led
man.
Yeah, we've done that. That's why I said my who.
Okay,
Run
shit.
it
That's why I said my who. We've done that.
My bad. My fault.
I love that album cover.
Hey, you guys know what the band members called each other? I got this from one of their books. Jimmy Page, they called him Pagey.
And then Jonesy.
JPJ, they called him Jonesy.
Jonesy, yeah.
Jonesy.
John Bond was Bonzo.
Bonzo, we know that.
And Robert Plant, best one of all, Percy.
What?
I've
never heard of Percy. Never heard of that.
What is that?
Quick question.
Read that biography, A Hammer of the Gods, came out in the 80s, I think. It was in there.
Well, let me ask you guys a quick question. I know a lot of our subscribers say this: Led Zeppelin is the best band ever. Is that the truth?
There is no best.
I mean,
there's no best. It's subjective.
I mean, they're really fucking.
We're talking about.
They're really fucking good though. They're really
As a hard rock
good.
band, oh yes.
You're talking
They
to a
are at
lead
this
head.
moment right
I
now.
lived and
The
breathed
two
them
acid
back
heads
in
in
the
the middle.
70s.
Yes,
Yeah, they
they
are.
they are the best band to them. Yes.
So
Yeah,
many
but we
people,
had
so many
Deep
people love
Purple
that.
and Zeppelin at Sabbath out at the same
Yeah,
time.
I went to go see
So
Sabbath just as many times as, no,
Yeah.
maybe not as many times as Zeppelin, but I saw Sabbath a
Zeppelin's in my
lot.
it's in my top 5. Definitely
Zeppelin's
top
definitely
5.
wonderful.
Rush is number
yeah.
1.
Yeah.
My top 5 is Rush, Sabbath, Zeppelin, Floyd, and I like the Police too. Love the Police.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
good.
they were
Hey,
great.
great list,
They're
man.
very
They were
good.
great.
I'm going as a drummer, you know. I love
Yeah.
drummers.
The
Oh
Police
man.
is good.
Well, he was great.
Like
Yeah.
Billy Cobham.
Stuart
No, no
Copeland
love
of
Billy
for
the
the Who.
Cobham,
Police.
yes.
No love for
Yep.
the Who.
We have
Oh,
that.
listen to the Spectrum album.
We have
Oh,
that
Billy
on our
Cobham,
playlist.
yes.
Billy Cobham Spectrum.
Yes, that's
Oh
another
yeah.
one you guys need to listen to.
He used to be the
guys.
drummer for Mahavishnu Orchestra.
Who is it?
Yeah, and the
Billy
guitarist
Cobham.
and
Billy
So
Cobham.
good.
Yeah, he's a
Cobb,
beast.
well,
Billy
hey,
Cobham.
like my daughter, I told her, hey, it's Billy Cobham's birthday, and she looked. I sent her a picture. She goes, she's like 37. She goes, I never knew he was black. I said, come on, I showed you the album.
No,
He is the
Cobham-
greatest,
drummer.
the
Cobb-
greatest.
Billy Cobham has influenced more drummers.
I saw him live in
Oh, yeah.
concert, opening up for the Mahavishnu Orchestra. Oh,
Another
played both
great
sets.
drummer you can't sleep on is Dave Matthews drummer.
Oh yeah.
Carter
Art of
Buford, bro.
Bullshit. That guy.
Yeah.
I don't even love Dave Matthews, but I watch them just because of him.
yes.
And when I watch
Yes.
Dave Matthews, I just watch the drummer. I don't watch anyone else. He's
Man,
just so
If we're
amazing.
gonna talk drummers here, guys, you got to go Danny Carey from
John
Tool.
Mayer.
Okay.
Neil Peart.
Danny Carey, you check him out. Miko
He's great.
Manfrain from Iron Maiden, another phenomenal drummer.
I like the old
Gotta
drummer
talk
better.
about Bill
Like,
Ward.
The Melvin.
Bill
Bill
Ward.
Ward from Sabbath.
Bill Ward is awesome. He's phenomenal. Clyde Burr, he's good. He's very good too.
Stuart
Jenny,
Did you ever
Copeland.
see Bill Ward in concert?
Yes, I saw Sabbath at Cal Jam too.
No, I
No,
saw.
they were
I
at
saw
one.
Sabbath
one, I'm
with
sorry.
I was there.
At
Yeah,
one.
Cal
I saw
Jam,
Sabbath
but
with Dio and a piece, Vinny
Oh,
Appice.
Vinny Appice.
Oh, that
He's
was
great.
nice.
no, we saw them. I saw them up close. They're phenomenal. I love Sabbath. They're great.
Oh,
Well, let me
we
ask you,
saw them
La,
again at the Forum when they reunited, and the opening band was Pantera and
Dime and Vinnie Paul.
what's the other
Another
one?
good guitar or another drummer.
Yeah,
that's
Vinnie
awesome.
Paul was great.
System of a Down and Pantera and
I can't
Sabbath.
stand that band. I hate
How
that
come?
band.
System of the
How
Down.
come?
I don't like it.
All right.
I'm not.
There-
All right.
People
All right.
either love them or
They
hate
were
them.
great.
I hate
All
them.
right. I got an
I
old
think
man. I got an old
Music,
man
they're
story for
very
you.
talented and very
Whatever.
political.
I got an old man story for you.
Poor
Okay,
Lon
so back-
Chi. They don't get no words in.
No.
What do you guys want to know?
We want you guys to talk.
What do you guys?
So
We're
What
reading
do you guys want to know?
all right, so in 2003, I went to the Guitar Center drum off. It was right off of what's that main strip, Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood. And I went there.
Sunset,
and I was
wasn't
like,
John Bonham there?
no,
no.
no, it was
Bonham's
the
son.
guitar.
Jason.
It was
Jason.
It was
His son?
Jason
It
Bond.
was-
Yeah.
it was the Guitar Center drum
Jason
off.
Bonham.
And Danny Carey was one of the judges on the panel from
Wow.
Tool. So afterwards, we all got to go hang out, and I was there with my brother and one of my really good friends who was also a drummer at the time because I was in band in high school. I was a band geek, okay? So we used to go. So we went afterwards to the show, and Danny Carey's just hanging out, drinking beers, and I was like 19 years old, maybe 18, and I'm like, my hand's shaking. I'm gonna go shake this guy's hand. I got to talk to him for a second. He signed my stuff, and then I go out the front, and Chad Smith from the
Chili Peppers.
is playing at the House of Blues for after the drum off set. And who do you know who's right next to me in the audience is the drummer for System of a Down and for No Doubt, which is also a really badass drummer. Yeah.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Really great.
Lucky.
Time.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Lion Chi.
Yeah.
Lion Chi.
Yeah.
My wife tried to win some tickets for a movie opening, and she was on the phone, and all of a
For
sudden
like an hour?
she runs into the room telling me, I won tickets to go see the Doobie Brothers. And I go, yeah, and it was the reunion Michael McDonald, everybody was there. And she
Everybody.
goes, that's not the best part. We get to go to the studio and watch them rehearse. So we got to go into a downtown studio. I got pictures. I was through with all the whole band. Everybody left, like all the different shows.
All the newscasts, they all
left, and we're standing there with the Doobie Brothers. So they jammed.
Right in the middle of them.
And I went up there and I said, "Hey, Patrick, Ruben, my name, I love you." And they try to get us out of there and said, "Hey, we want tickets." And then the guys go, "We didn't know you were here." And I go, "Michael, they didn't know we were here because we won." He goes, "Oh, come on, let's take pictures." Man,
we got
pictures with everybody.
They signed our seats.
And we got to go to the concert.
And then we saw them at the concert a couple of days later.
That's
time.
That's because Michael McDonald with him too. That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
I have pictures.
Hey, I got to shake Michael McDonald's hand, and I walked in. We walked in the front,
and they were
all there. And I go, "Hey, Mike, Skunk, Michael, Patrick," and I went to the bathroom, and I'm dying. And I'm coming out, and they're looking at like, "Do you know this guy?"
I was beside myself. I was like, "Oh."
We got to know him after.
It was hard to talk, but later on, I was sitting on the couch with all of them. I was afraid to get up. I was not going to get up. I was like stuck on the couch with them.
Great story. Great story.
Yeah.
Like mom's story. Yeah.
Oh man, I bet you we'd get along with your parents. Oh, easy.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Man, you guys are a really fun group, man. I've had a really great time hanging out with all of you guys, man. I'm probably gonna sign out for now, but thanks for having me on, and it was really nice meeting all of you.
Have a good night,
it was fun. I know I'm having a blast too.
You know, have a good night, you guys.
We're about to cut it. We get up out of here too, but we're gonna start doing.
Okay.
We're definitely gonna start doing.
Hey, we've been looking forward to meeting you guys.
I've been waiting for this. Oh my goodness!
You guys, it was very good to meet you guys. That's what. This is why we want to do it. You guys made it.
Great.
It happened just the way we wanted it to happen. Yeah.
Good.
Hey, you got thousands of people watching besides us. So.
Yes.
Hey man, if you guys come out to Seattle, I can show you some places. You know, like I'm working with Jack and Dino right now, which if you Google his name, a lot of stuff's gonna come up. You know, he produced the first. He produced the first Nirvana album.
Yeah.
Wow. And I was just with him, and he said, you know, we had reciprocal studios. You know, back in the early '80s, me and Chris Hansick. You know, he bought the space, and we collabed, and we started recording my band and my friends' bands like Soundgarden. And you know, Nirvana, Bleach.
Wait, isn't that the guy? Isn't that the drummer for Garbage?
No, he's the guitarist in Skin Yard.
Oh, okay. I thought you said producer.
That's Butch Vig. He did Nevermind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good night, you guys. Have a great night, everybody.
Have a good one.
Great seeing you.
All right. Good night.
And so Jack puts it like they'd been running the studio for what? Like I gotta say, well, not very long, but the studio was I think they had the studio for like 20 years. Well, it was the Triangle before they bought it. Some like country western guy owned it and then went to Montana and like left all the bills. So then it became available, you know, and so they picked it up in like 83 or something. And then he said the whole time they had it, they never got a noise complaint except for Dave Grohl when they were recording Bleach. Because he was the loudest drummer they'd ever heard.
Yeah, he hits those skins hard, man.
And the cops got there and he goes, I'm kind of recording Nirvana right now. And the cops like, they didn't care. They're like, we don't give a fuck.
Hey,
they gotta let that
Law and Tree.
It was awesome.
Hey, I just want to tell you goodbye and everything. Say goodbye.
Bye, y'all.
And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna drive west. We're gonna drive west on Sunset to the sea.
Hey.
Babylon sister.
Babylon sister.
Gotta shake it, baby.
Shake it, baby.
We'll see you tomorrow morning.
We'll see you for tea.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Hey, Seattle. It's Portland neighbor here.
Oh,
hey, what's up, Portland?
Yeah, so we're going to do a Pacific Northwest meetup.
That'd be cool. You guys should come down. We could all do that. We could meet in Aberdeen.
That'd be fun.
Under the bridge, right? Oh, yeah.
I guess I'm the only East Coast guy here.
Yeah, you up late, man.
Yeah, it's all right.
That's
I
easy.
just finished watching the game. The Knicks. My Knicks lost. I got
Yeah.
Indiana
Oh, really?
smoked them. Yeah.
Yes, I had Indiana -5 today. So yeah,
Oh, they won big.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
how
kind of down.
I still
Oh.
want to see the Knicks.
There's one more?
I'd like to see the Knicks go on, right?
Oh, they tied.
They're gonna win Game 7.
Yeah, no, my money's going to the Knicks Game 7 for sure. Anderson, you're all right.
Jalen Bronson is something else, man.
He doesn't pass
Yeah.
the ball.
Yeah.
He's gonna.
Kobe Jr.
I looked at.
Pretty
Kobe
much.
Jr.
You said he had 30 shots the other
He had
day?
35, scored 40 on like 35.
Oh, so no wonder he scores so much.
Who do you guys root for? You guys root for the Kings, right? Am I right? The Sacramento Kings, you got?
I do root for the Kings, but I'm more of a Warriors fan.
You're not gonna believe.
Yeah, they want to actually root for somebody that wins half the time, you know.
Yeah, I'm a Warriors fan. Big Steph Curry
Yeah.
fan. But I do
yeah.
root
So
for
is my son. My son loves Curry. He's obsessed with him. Yeah.
I root for the Kings, but I'm a Spurs fan.
Oh, Wemby, man. They got a great future, man.
No, I was there since David Robinson, though, and Tim Duncan.
I remember them with Artist Gilmore and Iceman.
Yeah, I was gonna say Irving.
Yeah,
those are old school days.
yeah.
Iceman was the OG.
Iceman George Gervin.
Oh, I loved him, man. I had the poster in my room. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Well,
gonna.
those were the best days of basketball. You had Dr. J and Magic and all that. That was my time that I loved basketball.
Portland had a good time back then, too.
Absolutely.
Magic, absolutely.
Hell yeah. But yeah, we appreciate y'all. We up out of here, man.
Take care, guys.
We're gonna try to do it every Friday.
All right, man. Love your chat.
Good chatting, guys.
All right, have a good weekend, guys.
Take care.
Take care, man. All right.
Later.
Bye.